Now, goodness, knowledge, and then we go to self-control. I would gather a guess in which area most Christians, not to say all of the Christians, and myself included, 100 billion times over, if this is not the area that we lack the most. Self-control. My God, we fight our flesh daily, and let's be honest, mostly the flesh wins. And when I say flesh, I mean what my desires, what I think, my opinion, my thoughts. So we all have a nature in ourselves that just to react. We can, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you will know the Ultra Instinct transformation. Ultra Instinct is simply respond quickly by instinct any attack. So self-control is to put that into bed, not to answer real quick in your own justice, in your own mind, how to do things, but to learn how to discipline your body, your mouth, and your thoughts to the will of God. So self-control, I would argue, is a discipline that takes the longest to learn. So I want to also do a little parentheses here, because we start with goodness. I like how by the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, Peter started with goodness. With our faith, we all believe, well, we all have a starting point of faith. The Bible says that if you have faith as a mustard seed, so starting point doesn't have to be that big. A mustard seed is basically the smallest seed on earth. But you start with that little thing, and then you add to that good. You supplement that actually with goodness. So you have to be good. In that goodness, then you had knowledge. So you have to know what you're talking about and understand what you're talking about. Understand why are you believing in this? What are the reasons why you believe? How can you explain these reasons to believe? And then you go into the area of self-control. Why? Again, what good am I to tell people, oh, I believe in Jesus, and Jesus is this, and Jesus is that, when my life is not reflecting Jesus? Because once I get angry, I become the Incredible Hulk and start wrecking everything in sight. And then that's when people say, and I thought this was a Christian. Yeah, this is what a Christian is like. I don't even want to know what a non-Christian is like. And this is him being a Christian. Ooh, I wouldn't want to know him if he wasn't one. So self-control is to know that you want to act a certain way, you want to wild out, but you have to have that on lock and say, not today. No, you are not going to act out, and you're not going to act wild. So self-control. Then from self-control, we go with endurance. Now, self-control is that to know how to control yourself, but the endurance is to know that you have to do it no matter what going on. That means that no matter the consequences of what is going on in your life right now, you have to stay the course. You cannot be moved. And let's be real, and this mostly goes for us Christians. Life normally does not go our way. It does not go our way. It does not. So we have to be careful about how we act. Perseverance, endurance is a virtue that we have to learn. And mind you, this is not that goodness, we master goodness, we stop doing goodness. No. It says supplement. In other versions, it said add. Therefore, don't stop doing the other ones that you've done before just because you dominated them. It doesn't mean you have to stop doing them. It's adding, padding. You pad it up. You dominate goodness, continue practice goodness, and then add knowledge. Then you have knowledge and goodness. Pad both of them, continue doing both of them, and now add self-control. Now you have three of them. You've out of doing the three of them, then continue and with endurance.